Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our new podcast with a bear, a nerd, and me, a sociopath.
Yes, best squad ever. So the podcast is called the
Gabrouns Podcast.
My English sucks. Okay. So we're just gonna talk about science, I don't fucking
technology,
just whatever we find interesting.
So
First topic.
Science.
Yeah, bro. So we were just talking about you just had a topic you were talking about and I said save it for the podcast.
Oh yeah, fun fact, did you know that astronauts actually age slower than people on Earth?
Is that because the different gravity?
Yeah, it's because of the speed they're going at.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
So how slow would you age if you would just go at light speed?
At light speed, Jesus.
Would you
Would you age?
Would you age in general?
I don't know. You'd age a lot slower.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, yeah.
You probably wouldn't really age, at least compared to the perspective of someone else. You'd be immortal. Mm-hmm. It would seem like you don't age. I mean, from your own
perspective,
perspective, it seems like time's just going normally. From the perspective of someone else looking in, it seems like you're just not aging.
Mm.
So you do age because you die eventually.
Yeah, you die eventually.
Yeah.
Although you're going at an extremely slow speed.
Yeah. But how the fuck does it even work? It's so confusing.
It has to do with one of Einstein's things.
Relativity, right?
Yes, the theory of relativity. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's something.
Time seems slower if the speed's increased.
Yeah, time seems
slower.
Time seems slower to others as you approach the speed of light.
Makes sense.
But what if you exceed the speed of light? You go faster than the speed of light.
You can't, I think.
Yes,
Can you?
From his law, it's that you can't go faster than the speed of light, because something that goes at the speed of light gets an infinite mass, because reasons.
Speed,
yeah.
Because reasons. Speed. Yes, makes sense.
And it has something to do with that. It
Mm-hmm.
has something to do with light, from what I know, and gravity. But it's physically impossible to go faster than the speed of light.
Nice.
but theoretically it can.
Oh, I'm gonna give a quick disclaimer. We're not professionals or anything. Don't believe anything we say, because we don't really know shit. This is just what we think.
Wait, Ben, come closer.
Sometimes we do research, but most of the time we don't. So don't believe everything we say.
Yeah, don't use this in fucking university.
No. If you want to write a I don't know essay about the light of speed, don't use us. No. This is not. Yeah. We're pretty sure what we're saying
is wrong.
Is right. Okay.
It's at least partly right.
It's at least partly right. So we try to get it right every time, but we don't. We're not genius. We're not fucking Einstein. So
Yeah.
Back speed of light.
Speed of light. Yes. Well, it's quite fast. It's 350 kilometers a second.
No, 300,000.
Yeah, 350,000. I mean
meters per second, right?
How long does it take?
I
thought it was 8 minutes to take light from the sun to reach us.
Yeah, that's true.
About 8 minutes.
So the stars is looking back in time. It's so far.
And galaxies, it's just
galaxies just so.
Mm-hmm.
It would be cool to look from. If you could get there eventually and to just look from their perspective and see fucking dinosaurs, I don't know, it would be cool.
Yeah. Nah, it's because the light takes a really long time to come back when it bounces off of Earth.
If you go to the if you go to that other galaxy, which is really far, you won't go faster than the speed of light. It's not possible. So if you go,
it would take millions of years.
A lot. But if you are there, you wouldn't see the dinosaurs, but you would also see the time, which is right now. You would see in between when you left and the time now on Earth. just in the middle, like something.
Depends how fast you're going.
If you're going at the speed of light, you're going like
you can
you would see, well, from your
the
perspective,
progression.
No, because you're going as fast as time is going. Because like seeing something works like you look at something and the light comes back. So if you're going at the same speed, it wouldn't be moving from your perspective, seeing that you're...
Yeah, but eventually you stop and you see something years ago.
Yeah, you see something years ago since you started.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
pretty cool.
Yeah.
But like, we can't really reach like the speed of light because you would need like an infinite amount of like resources to like and energy, because you need to like you just go in a rocket ship, I guess, and just blow shit out of the deck, you know. But like you can't have a rocket with like infinite resources, so it would be
really hard.
It would probably be impossible, right?
Yeah.
Or you would need like a gigantic fucking rocket ship with like
infinite power.
With like.
I think you would destroy the Earth beneath. Just.
First you got, but you can just first like get into space as a normal rocket ship and then
like
and then speed up, you know.
Yeah.
So you don't.
But what happens to the person in the cabin?
They fucking die.
There's no way around it, man.
Like you wouldn't even be able to stop it, I think, like because you're in space, it will always go through until you hit something.
Probably the scary thing about going at the speed of light is you can't see what you're doing.
No,
because the light's not going anywhere. You're going as fast as the light.
Oh, that's so weird.
So you can't see where you're going. It's literally just darkness.
And as soon and when you touch something, you're just dead.
You're just dead because it's just.
There's no possible way of surviving it. Right. Like even what would happen if you would jump out of the fucking rocket?
Oh no! I think the different air resistance just balls on you.
I don't even know if radiation would do anything. Wait, is that like?
Depends if you wear a fucking spaceplate.
No, but I mean, like, are you going fast enough that even radiation can't touch you anymore?
Oh, no, I don't.
That's a good question.
Like, let's first like think like what is radiation exactly like.
Like, I don't know exactly.
It's like it's also something that takes time to reach your body, right?
I think.
Radiation is like a sort of on the light spectrum or something, or has something to do with light, if I'm not mistaken.
You can look it up on Google.
Look it up.
What is radiation?
Okay.
Let me just. No, I already have my phone.
Sure.
What is radiation?
.com.
Radiotherapy.
No.
Radiation. Okay, what's radiation?
Cocaine.
Oh come on! It's the Dutch translation.
Starting.
No, I want the English translation. In physics. Radiation is the emission or transmission of energy in form of waves or particles through space or through a material medium. This includes electronic magnetic radiation, particle radiation, acoustic radiation, or gravitational.
So it's basically just waves and particles.
Just everything in the world emits radiation.
Yeah, of course. But some shit is toxic.
It's like gravity. We all have gravity, but the Earth is of course much more powerful than us. So we pull to the Earth, but we circle around the sun because the sun has much more gravity.
Yeah, makes sense.
And that's why satellites are spinning around the Earth without energy because Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, that's just weird. So satellites are planets to us as the sun sees planets. So the satellites are like planets to us. The sun.
Yeah,
kinda. Yeah. We're the sun of the planets. For the satellites. Okay, getting off topic.
It's kind of point.
Where were we? Oh yeah, would you die from radiation?
Probably not.
I don't think.
I mean, like, would it take? Like, wouldn't you just instantly die because of the pressure?
Depression.
The pressure.
Oh, pressure.
Yes. Probably you will die of depression if you're going at light speed because you're going to die.
But quite fast. Because the movement of... Well, no, the particles are still moving just as fast. Yeah, no.
But I mean, like...
It's the oxygen wants to get out of your body if you go out without a suit, of course.
Oh, yeah,
but even if you wear a suit, wouldn't the suit just explode or something?
No,
because, like...
Like space... Like...
Space
astronaut suits are made to pressurize your body.
Yeah, sure.
So.
But you're going at light speed.
Yeah, no, but...
I don't think it affects. It's just
would that have an effect, though?
It's more that you go out of an airship that goes lightning speed to 0 speed.
Oh, is it like instantly stopping? Or?
No, it's not like
if
that.
you would instantly stop.
Yeah, no, you're just particles flying.
Yeah. No, but I think if you jump out...
If you jump out, you will fucking hit your head against it. But I mean, if you somehow get out of the thing, like, what the fuck would happen? Would you die of radiation, or would you die of something else?
I think different... I don't know. I think
probably just a fucking rock lying somewhere that you just bounce into.
First,
bro, space is pretty big. There's probably another.
First, like in the airship, did you have your suit on?
Okay, let's say you have your suit on, because if you didn't, you're dead
That means the two airs in the airship and outside have like the same resistance, because if you have the suit, because if it's not the resistance, the pressure.
Yeah, no, but like if you would jump out, you would probably spin around and go so fast that you would just because of the pressure, you would just, you know.
Yeah, no, your blood would be like.
Your blood would just fucking
just commit suicide. Like
it would just fucking through your pores and stuff. It wouldn't be a nice sight.
No,
pulled away from it.
Yeah, that would not be great.
Nope.
It is cool though that like. You can go with like infinite speed in space. Mm-hmm. So like, wasn't there a guy who just lost his hammer in space or just? Something?
Yeah. No, there was a guy that was working on the space station.
Try to like, you know,
on the space.
You don't have to look directly in it, but like that they can see your face.
I was working on a space station, and once he tried to hit it, and accidentally threw his hammer away.
Oh no!
And likely enough, that hammer is still going through space.
Probably, but it could also just hit something.
Yeah, it could maybe be pulled into something with gravity or something.
Black hole.
I don't think it ain't that traveling that fast, right?
No, it's like traveling not that fast now.
No, because like compared to light speed, a human throw isn't that fast.
But it's still interesting to just think of how big space is. That just
the Tesla
car.
May
just be
I heard something. I'm not sure if it's true, but I heard that like the fucking universe is slowly starting to come to an end again. Because we're at 95%, and that like somehow, don't ask me how, but that like it shrinks or something. So that there is like a border that we can't cross of the universe, like physically can't cross. I don't know how the fuck that works, but it's cool.
There's also we cannot reach it because it would take a lot of years. I think billions. But what's at the border?
What's at the border?
The universe is flat.
No, it's like a circle, right? It's like
it's just.
It is a sphere, but
a sphere, yeah.
But you can go. I mean, you can't. Yeah, I think you can, but.
From what I've heard, it's warped to the point that like the moment you try to go one direction forever, in the end you're just gonna be warped back. Like
teleportation.
You can never really go forward. You'll always be kind of pulled one. Like it's a giant fucking.
Yeah.
I guess the
universe.
So
like wait. Does that mean that like the edges of the universe have like fucking gravity or something that pull you? Like how the fuck does that work?
I don't know.
No way.
It's kind of just. A bubble that's being pressed away by dark matter, like by
nothing.
It's like being blown up, and then at a certain point, most mass gets taken in by. I don't know actually.
God, this is some
high level.
It's so funny because we're like talking about all kind of stuff we find interesting, but we don't know shit.
We don't know anything about it.
It's just fun, like. We just have these kind of conversations like all the fucking time, and we're like, "Fuck it, we're gonna make a podcast out of this." This is cool.
Yeah, it works. We're 60 minutes in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then there are like 15 hours to go.
Yeah. Okay, let's not. Okay, really try to like keep a little like. Can you put your leg down so that I'm gonna cut this out probably because it's weird. Like that. Like this is what they're seeing right now. So
no, that's actually fine.
9 hours to go.
Yeah.
Let's not go all night.
We're going till 6, right?
That's the promise. You keep your promise.
Oh, yeah. Okay, off topic. Let's see. Another subject.
The Earth is flat.
Like, would it be possible for a planet to be flat, especially like the Earth?
No, because first of all, how do you like keep it in orbit? It's flat. It needs something.
Yeah,
like gravity or something.
Yeah. Now, how would it have gravity in like?
Well, gravity is just like
No, because like. Yeah.
It's also like you can have a gravity that's a plate.
No, exactly.
Yeah, it needs to be like.
What I am pretty sure about is everything has a certain amount of gravity. And like the more mass something has, the higher the gravity is, the more gravity it has.
I think also that.
So would a sumo wrestler have more gravity than me somehow?
Yeah. Yes.
That's pretty funny.
It's like so small that the power would only work on like tiny things.
But I think
particles or something. Yeah.
Dust particles.
I think it's a flat Earth is lighter than a round Earth, right?
What?
A flat Earth is lighter, so less weight than a round Earth.
Yeah,
well,
that means
depends on.
Depends on like
flat.
Is it just like the exact same
materials?
No, but
is it even long?
No. English, bro.
Yeah.
No. But I mean, yeah. It's also depth. Like I see most flat Earth maps. Not have a core, just like stone until like I don't know 10 kilometers or something.
But it's still like the same amount of diameters.
Yeah, that's the same. But it's not the depth like the stones that thing, because the crust of the Earth, of the round Earth, is it does nothing with the weight of the Earth. It's mostly the plasma and the core that makes up the weight of the Earth.
Yeah, because it's pressurized by everything that goes into it.
Mm-hmm. So that means the gravity is less strong on a flat Earth, so people can jump higher. Buildings need to be like be physically attached to.
I mean, like,
or it's just a fucking cube.
What should happen on a flat Earth is that just everything gets pulled back in, because by definition everything gets.
So it's from one point, right?
Yes.
So everything would like.
Yeah.
And it will be a round Earth.
Yeah. So like it has to be a round Earth. Or somehow a fucking cube, but I doubt that.
Minecraft.
Yeah,
Minecraft worlds.
Is it?
So like cube would be possible though, right?
No, because then the gravity is just pulling at everything like around it, right? Mm-hmm. Like it pulls the. Like it would affect the corners less than the.
Yeah, than the.
Oh yeah.
So,
but then, because of course you also have like points on the Earth where the gravity is less. Well, really small amount, but I mean like.
No, but
where like the Earth is like kind of morphed and stuff. Yeah. So like because it isn't a perfect circle, of course, perfect sphere.
People see Antarctica like encircling the Earth on a flat Earth map. Just Antarctica like being a circle.
Yeah, they see it as a wall.
Yeah, like
this is dumb as fuck.
NASA protects it. The U.S. government's army is just there and protects the wall, so nobody knows the secrets.
But it's just dumb because people have been in like. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there've been flat earthers on fucking.
Antarctica. No. They have been paid by the government to play actors. Yeah. They are actors. Hi, I'm a flat...
Just bring all flat earthers to the fucking...
Oh no, they are all actors.
But I mean, like, let's be honest. Hashtag dinosaur Earth all the way. I mean...
yeah.
Just Earth in the form of a
Dino Nugget.
Dino Nugget. I haven't eaten McDonald's in a long time.
Okay, off topic.
Anyway.
Can you calculate how much gravity a Big Mac has?
I mean, you can...
Probably goes a lot of math into that.
You can probably do it somehow, because, like, you can... Couldn't you just see, like, okay, how much mass is, like, how much mass is the burger, and how much mass is... Take a planet, for an example, and then just fucking... Calculate it. I mean, that would take a lot of math. But I mean,
it's really hard to calculate how much mass a planet has because you don't know everything that's on the planet. And
but I mean, we do know somehow. Like, we do know from Pluto and Mars and stuff. But
I think people.
I mean, we know that's on Earth is 9.8, and we can just like it's probably.
The pudding power of.
Yeah, so.
It's okay.
But that's just that's just gravity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you could like.
The core of the Earth is less hot than the surface of the Sun.
Not hotter yet, right?
No, less hot.
Okay. I don't know.
It's colder. I think the core of the Earth is 5,400 degrees Celsius.
It's not that hot. I mean, it's really hot, but it's not that hot.
No, the surface of the Sun is 5,500.
Okay, but still, like we have like...
2,000.
We use like... Yeah, but we use like fucking that kind of... We use that kind of temperature to like melt metal and that kind of shit. I mean...
Yeah, but I think metal...
About 1,000...
Yeah, 1,000.
Yeah, okay, but we have other like We have other like materials that we gotta melt with like 5,000 degrees. I'm pretty sure they're like...
No, I think 5,000 way...
Is that way too much?
Yeah, I think that's way too much. The maximum is I think around 2,000.
Yeah.
But still, that's like 2/5 of the sun. It's... That we can get on Earth is pretty cool. Because like there isn't of course a max kinda heat. How do I say this? You can achieve like max temperature.
Yeah.
Only in cold. It can always get hotter, but not.
Do you know how absolute zero actually works?
Yeah, because all the particle like the molecules are they stop moving.
Yeah, they stop moving.
Yeah, and of course you can how hotter it gets, the molecules can always just move faster.
They can move faster. They can't stop more than just stopping.
Yeah.
I think it would be pretty cool to see oxygen in a physical form. It's like in a cube.
Yeah, there is. I've never seen it in a cube, but there is liquid oxygen.
Yeah. But the problem is...
So like what would... Could you freeze that somehow or something?
No, I think because the problem is if you get the temperature as low to make our oxygen like physical, the entire air just becomes physical because if you want to hold it, something must be in the air like oxygen to be in, right? Or just be in.
Oh yeah, you can like make a secluded area of oxygen because there's...
Yeah, just oxygen is everywhere.
No, but they just have like bottles of oxygen that they freeze to the point of being liquid.
Yeah, so couldn't you just do the same with like until you have a physical object like
no, because at a certain point you can't make it stop more than stopping. Like they
but like if all molecules of oxygen stop, then it is like a is it solid then, or is that
it's a liquid?
It's liquid. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it can't.
So then it's just
solid.
Then it's just impossible, right?
Yes, it's impossible because
make a solid
this
object of oxygen.
What if you drink oxygen, like the liquid
you would
oxygen?
fucking die.
Yes.
Very painful. Like about minus 100, 200 something degrees.
Okay, yeah, that's because of... No, but let's just... What if...
It was room temperature, what?
Yeah, what if liquid oxygen is room temperature? Oh shit, the air is...
You would have...
Just drink oxygen out of now and the entire fucking belly swells up because of all of the...
No, but I think most of our food has like oxygen atoms. Like water has H2O, it adds...
Sure,
that's true.
Yeah, of course.
But I think only oxygen, but like a little.
I'm always curious about why do humans need oxygen specifically to survive?
I don't fucking know.
Why don't we need I don't know, fucking...
I don't know, those bacteria wanted
For some reason our blood needs it, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Some bacteria wanted us to use oxygen, not nitrogen or something.
Why wouldn't we... Yeah, why don't we...
There's so much more nitrogen in... Wait, no. Trees are... I think because the trees give... the trees... It's their photosynthesis.
You can't really run out of it,
No. It's just trees,
give oxygen by photosynthesis.
Yeah, they get CO2 and give away O2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think because of this, bacteria are so let's make humans breathe oxygen. So we'll never run out.
I mean, first of all,
didn't think about just how it evolves because the bacteria itself is probably already doing that.
Yeah, I think
and they've just evolved into monkeys and stuff.
Monkeys.
Yes, evolution.
Yes. Which is pretty cool because monkeys isn't. We always say we come from monkeys, but that's not like.
It's not actually that we come from a specific monkey. It's that we share a lot of
DNA.
Yeah. We share a lot of things. What is it?
Genes.
Not qualities. There are many things that are similar between our bodies and bones and everything and monkeys. So we probably have a ancestor, a specific kind of monkey that we both evolved from. One evolved one different way and we evolved a different.
Yeah. So, okay, 3, 2. Oh, sorry, people. The camera
died.
The camera. Yeah. It just stopped filming. Apparently,
my fucking camera died.
Good impression. Yeah. For some reason, my camera is every half an hour that it's filming. Nah, fuck this shit.
Fuck these people who's were trying to start a podcast.
Anyway, cocaine.
We're gonna have I'm gonna keep an eye on the timer.
Cocaine is an interesting substance.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's start. Where were we? Okay, let's not start where we were because we missed 6 minutes of the podcast. So let's think of a subject.
Some humans are fucking stupid.
Yeah, go on.
You know what? Fuck it. I can. Fuck, how are you gonna start a subject about this stuff?
Just do it.
Oh, let's talk about politics. The Taliban.
Actually, that is a pretty interesting subject.
Yeah.
I mean, I've not lived through the entire fight. I've not really been following it, so I don't know how the Taliban was.
I followed it a lot during the vacation. My mother just.
But the last
last month, this month, where everything happened.
Yeah, it's just
been following it quite closely, and it's quite interesting.
I remember I was in Italy when it all happened, and I always tell my dad updates. My mother just started going crazy, shut the fuck up about the Taliban. We're in Italy trying to relax. Can you talk about something else? The mom is hot and trending.
So what apparently happened was that America kind of moved out, and about when that happened, the Taliban went on another attack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And America had thought that they'd be well trained. The people in what land is it?
Afghanistan.
I'm bad. Look, I'm bad with countries.
Yeah, the Taliban in Russia.
The Taliban in Russia.
No,
yes.
I know they weren't there. But yeah, they had thought that people in Afghanistan would at least be very much trained.
20 years.
They've been there 20 years, training them, giving them weapons to fight with and everything.
Yeah.
Yet they had just about but they also found that most of the people in Afghanistan have major drug problems and were many of them were also very corrupt. And so in the end they found out that almost no shots were fired during the entire takeover.
Yeah, they were. Yeah. Actually, they didn't. Yeah. They barely used the guns that they gave them.
I just there are a lot of protests in the world. Can't you do something about Afghanistan with all the countries? They did absolutely fucking nothing.
I mean, it's.
But it's kind of the sad part is that because of the military of Afghanistan doing absolute shit.
But America...
Fucking the citizens of Afghanistan fucking need to suffer of this, and that's just bullshit.
Well, the sad part, America spent their 20 years and spent $2 trillion just training the militaries, giving the high-tech weapons.
Have you guys seen the little videos of like Talibans going for the gym for the first time? Just on the fucking in a circus, or like, what was it? They were like fucking in what's the name for it? Race cars, I just forgot the name. I only know the Dutch name. That's you know those a
fairground, I think, like something like that.
Something like that, but you gotta
go-karts.
Go-karts, I think that's
in a kermis.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
but the problem now with the Taliban is like, because like most countries can't really do anything to fight it anymore, because
more money.
They've tried it for 20 years and they've done just about everything they could to help it.
Yeah.
So now it's kind of beyond like trying to get rid of the Taliban, and now it's going to be seeing about how are we going to live with them, work with them. It's going to be a real work.
Because like the Taliban said like, this time we're going to respect women's rights and stuff. But last time, like a male, like if you had a male baby, it was it was better than a female. Just a grown-up female, like it was, you couldn't leave the house with a male back then.
No, yeah.
So
you can drive.
So you can bring if you're as a female want to go outside, you need the male, even if the male is like a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
If you just bring your son outside, then you're okay. If you go alone outside, you can get killed for that.
Yeah, I mean, I hadn't been following the story very much, like, a few weeks ago. So when I heard about it, I kind of just thought of, like, maybe they're right, maybe it's, like, they're actually trying. But from the stories that I've heard, like, the past few weeks, it's still just...
Oh yeah, you know what's fun?
It's mildly different, but it's still very much the same.
It's complete chaos in Kabul. It's just airport, everybody tries to get out. The Taliban said, fuck them, we're closing the airport.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the videos of like the...
people trying to climb
They're trying to climb on the big ship and then people fall off.
And when the airport closes, ISIS just came by, just like a bonjour, just bombed the airport.
Why are you just having so much joy out of this, bro?
Wait, did they?
Yeah, ISIS just came by and killed 170 people. With 13 of them were American soldiers.
Yeah.
So this Biden just gave a a meeting, just talked on TV, said, we're going to frick the ISIS.
Yeah.
He's not happy.
We've kind of been trying to do that for like the past 20 years.
But the problem is,
they can't really do that.
You can't really just get rid of ISIS because they're kind of all over the place.
It's because ISIS is not a like a group; it's more an ideology. So we could just technically just say
be a part of ISIS.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No.
We're not a part of ISIS.
No, we're not. No.
just for to be clear.
But the problem is, like, America just last night attacked ISIS and killed the leader of them. But what I saw, like in the history, like when countries attacked ISIS attacks the countries like personally, like what happened in Paris and Brussels.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. But like that was the American government, right? Or the hopefully not the Dutch government. Cause
No. I think it was just that countries just got on the war and just like ISIS just told them like get the fuck out, don't enter the war.
Yeah.
I think and just attacked on Paris and Brussels.
Yeah.
But I think there is a chance. But the Taliban said we're not going to attack anyone. We're not going to take revenge. I like that the Russia and China are already friends with the Taliban. They're just like they are restoring peace.
Really?
China and Russia.
No,
but that's kind of like, I mean, it's it's not I don't know if it's a good move, but it's a smart move because you can't really get rid of them right now.
Yeah.
So like nobody likes them, but like we gotta work with them. So like.
But that's also because
It's also
because. Yeah, I continue.
No, sorry.
Okay. No, it's America chose that the Taliban is not good. China wants to be, they want to compete with America in every way, like economy, electronics, and that. So they chose the Taliban. So there are two sides. So that the China supports the Taliban and America supports the Afghani government.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to be a difficult time.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of the weird part that like we see all these things happen, like on the news and on the TV and stuff. Same goes for like Africa and that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like everything that happens, as long as it is in like a poor country. No one really gives a shit. It's kind of an asshole move, but we just sit here and watch. I mean, we care for the
people,
and we do feel bad for them, but like, we're not really doing shit.
Yeah.
In this case, because we can't do shit. Of course.
For now, the plan of action is just to try to get everyone that wants to get out of the country.
No, but they
or at least everyone of American. Heritage just is trying to get out of the country through, for example, the airport you just mentioned. And for now, that's all we can do. And we're gonna do, I think.
My professor of biology is a helper of the Red Cross in the Netherlands, and he has like a wrist on his hips, and when it beeps. He needs to be at a facility of the Marine in less than 30 minutes because there was an emergency where more than 30 victims are. Building collapsed, the airplane crashed, or like refugees from Afghanistan. I think 2 days ago he was there giving out food to people.
Oh, nice.
And he actually told us the story that if you want to get in the airport, because American soldiers just close down the airport. Nobody can just enter there. So you need to show that I am Dutch, I am American. So people just take out Dutch flags or Dutch armrests and just wave like I'm Dutch. Just you have to be so.
There aren't a lot of Dutch people in Afghanistan.
No, but people who work for the Dutch government. You have to be so lucky for a Dutch soldier to see you and to take your hand, just get in the airport.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people, I think, at the entrance just waiting for to enter.
Yeah.
So. But it's also because the airport is the only way to get out. All the borders are closed. There is no port. It's only the airport.
Yeah.
And I think if the airport closes, it's game over.
Yeah, it's going to be a
hard time.
I
think it's going to be a Syria 2.0. Just like a different parties just join in and like that.
Yeah. The ISIS before then.
God. I'm gonna drink some more water. I'll put this on.
Can you refill my glass too? Water.
I think next time, I'm not gonna do it now because it's gonna be way too obvious. I think next time we should put the camera there so that you can see everyone's faces more clearly.
Because I'm just standing like this away from the camera.
Yeah, just nice hair.
I'm pretty sure this was my glass.
Well,
I think that one. And it's just.
I'll just wash them.
Yeah. Yes.
It's like there's an article on the.
It's an interesting scenario in Afghanistan.
Today there was a protest in Amsterdam to the Dutch government. Like, aren't you seeing what's happening? Help them! Dutch government does nothing. Just responds. They did absolutely fucking nothing. What should we do?
Yeah, no, but
that's kind of like. We can't do shit right now.
I mean, we can still try to help with the rescuing.
We can try to get as many people out of the country as possible.
That's the only thing that we can.
Yeah.
Problem is also that the America America is like the center of NATO. So if America pulls out its army, America has one of the biggest armies. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if America pulls out troops, the only troops are NATO troops, and they're out of numbers. They cannot compare to the American army. So if America leaves, the other has to leave too to survive, because they're way too small.
Yeah, of course.
So if America leaves Afghanistan, everybody's going to leave.
Yeah. Then can you move on?
So the only way to get the armies back into Afghanistan is if America comes back, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Probably not. No.
So no. Sorry, Afghanistan.
Because at this point, like, the Taliban are like way too much already in the country.
Yeah.
So like, even if America would try to get in, like, way too many soldiers would die, and it was just way too big of a loss for America to rescue Afghanistan.
As Biden already said, how many American people have to die for Afghanistan?
Yeah, exactly. And how little Afghanistan people.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of Afghanistan people die, but I mean...
I just like that everybody... I think ISIS is friends with the Taliban, but from what I read, they're enemies. ISIS just tells the Taliban, bro, be more strict. And that's why they attack. I think that's what I...
That's the only reason Taliban want Afghanistan to be more strict. They don't just want land. Or anything.
No. Just be more strict. If you have this land, be more strict. And I think revenge also, like, frick them.
Yeah. Because isn't this just like the war that's been going on for the last 20 years?
Yeah. I think it's all going to end.
Well,
I mean, like, the war is kind of ended, right?
The war is probably going to end.
But like, the bad guys won.
Yeah.
But it's also like, Afghanistan did almost nothing. The president just fled the country.
Yeah, the president fled the country with like a plane full of money.
Yeah, just well, I'm out of here.
And like a lot of sports cars. He went away with like all of his wealth.
To Pakistan, I think he just wrote on Facebook like, "I'm sorry, but the Taliban won." It's like the people there like, "Come on."
Yeah. Fuck, that's weird. Like, yeah. But that's kind of it's logical for a leader to.
Yeah, I know, but
because like the first thing the Taliban's gonna do is gonna murder the leader.
But I think he needs to announce it like, that's actually bad if you announce like, I'm going to live at this exact date at this location.
But he should have probably tried to at least take more people with him.
Yeah.
So like, at least try to like take the...
And not just take sports cars.
But what the fuck would you do then?
I mean, like, I doubt he's just like one guy's in the building. He has like his colleagues and
yeah, of course. He probably also brings his most important.
Yeah, but I mean, like the people that he works with, like his colleagues, maybe the family of the colleagues, and like.
No.
Well, I mean, as long.
He probably didn't bring them with him.
Yeah, but he should have probably done that.
Yeah, instead
of what he did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he works with.
Yeah,
he probably works with thousands of people.
Yeah.
What?
No.
What I expect him to do is like think of solution. Like what can we? Yeah, I know, but he just fled the country with money and sports. Like figure it out. A good president just thinks of solution. What can I still do?
Yeah, I just try to like. I think like try to like come to an agreement with the Taliban. It's like, okay, sure. You can have your things, but I want this, and try to come to an agreement that's acceptable for both.
But I mean, like, no matter what he would try to agree with, he's still in a disadvantage, at least in like.
Oh. Yeah, he wouldn't even it's like the Taliban could just say no to every proposal.
But it's literally just like a guy being kidnapped, trying to like talk with the kidnappers.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember. The Taliban is just a group in Afghanistan, but the major leaders
are not in Afghanistan. They're fucking Qatar.
Oh yeah.
They are just not in the battlefield.
Because you don't. That's the same for like the president. It's like the big important leaders are never in the field themselves. Yeah. Because they're running the entire thing.
But
if you're gonna be in danger, that's dumb.
Yeah, but don't be in like almost not in another fucking country.
Right? Well, no, that makes sense because you're way safer.
A little bit.
Because like you can still give orders from another country.
No, I understand if it's your country. Like I understand Biden doesn't go to Afghanistan, but the Taliban just stays in Qatar. Like Qatar is immediately friends with the Taliban.
Yeah, so it's a safe place. Afghanistan is still in danger of attack.
Yeah, but I like it just like Qatar is a very rich country. They were just like they're sipping cocktails like.
Yeah.
The difference with Biden is that Biden just works. Like, what can I do?
Well, they also work. They probably made the entire fucking plan to go to there.
Yeah, I think that's true, but
they're doing quite similar things to Biden, I guess, like trying to figure a plan out to take the country.
Yeah.
In place of like trying to protect it.
But how they are dressed in what they live and like that.
But Biden is also rich as fuck. It's 18 cars probably.
No, I understand that, but
he lives in the White House, motherfucker.
I know.
They can't get better than that.
I have another subject.
Oh yeah, you go.
Have you guys ever heard of the emu war?
Oh yeah, that's pretty funny.
God, what is it like an internet thing?
You know, no. It was like a emus.
They are just
emu.
like
I thought emo.
emu. They are like birds in Australia, and somewhere in the 15th century, 1950,
50s,
that in the 60s, yeah. Australia had a freaking war with those birds. It's like the Australian.
No, but what I know from this, the problem was emus are fucking tanks.
Yeah.
Their skin is really thick that most bullets couldn't even penetrate their skin. Even if they get shot, they can take like 20 shots before dying. The problem was that they eat fucking everything. Yeah. Like they go into a farm and just eat the entire fucking farm.
They can eat a lot.
They run at like 40 or 50 miles an hour. Yeah. They're like the worst thing to attack.
And the Australian army just had a fucking war with them.
No, but it's funny because they're actually like. So, person went to the military. So, like, hey, can I have a? I wanna take down these emus because I've been getting a lot of complaints from a lot of farmers and our eating industry that these are eating our crops. And so, like, you get this many bullets and this many cars, and so, and like. And a week later he comes back like, I'm depleted on my resources. Like, how many did you kill? Oh, like 7. Like, they probably took the amount of resources needed to kill like 1,000 people and came back like 7 casualties.
I think they killed a total of 1,000 emus.
Yeah.
But 20,000 emus did the damage, so...
Yeah.
The war was won by the fucking emus.
Yeah, at some point they needed to give up because they
too much resources.
Too many resources.
Oh,
so like, what the fuck happened? How did the emus die?
Oh no!
Eventually they just
they found like countermeasures on the farm, like electrified fences and that kind of things.
So it wasn't even the fucking army.
No.
No. Oh, I have another. I have a pretty funny topic. I don't know if you've seen the picture, but I saw like a picture of like the entire like U.S. government was of course searching for what was his name? Like the drug thing, Pablo Escobar. I think I'm not completely sure if this is real. Again, this podcast is a lot of this. That's probably
just
bullshit.
Yeah.
But like I saw a picture of like. Of Pablo Escobar with his son in front of the White House, just chilling with his son, and just like the entire U.S. government is trying to find this guy. He's just sitting in front of the White House with his son.
Yeah, that's normal.
I just thought,
I think it's pretty funny because like at least at least in Colombia, Pablo Escobar still was, at least by a lot of people, still seen as a kind of hero. Because even though he was like,
right?
yeah, the amount, like the money he got, he didn't just spend on himself. He actually spend it on schools and healthcare and everything in the fucking country.
So I get, but it was.
Yeah, he was a really, really bad guy. But like, he helped that country a lot before that.
Yeah.
I saw like a video of like
Just an interesting.
Like the personal assassin of Pablo Escobar is still he's free.
Really?
He's a free man. I'm pretty sure. So I just saw a video of him like explaining how it is to be an assassin. And he just talked to Pablo Escobar and shit. It's pretty cool.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I have another subject.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys ever heard of...
Okay, so just give me one. We did actually come to cocaine.
Hey!
Okay, go.
Did you guys ever heard of the Cod Wars?
The cock war?
Not the cod. The cod.
Oh, I was like, oh, what the fuck?
No, the Cod Wars.
I've heard of the phrase, but I don't know what it means.
Cod is a fish that
Oh yeah.
is in the fish and chips.
Oh yeah, I've heard of this before, but I forgot.
Oh, it's a very fun story. It's a war between Iceland and the United Kingdom during the Cold War. The United Kingdom is a really large fan of fish and chips.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
An average Briton eats one portion of fish and chips a week.
Mm-hmm.
So they need a lot of fish to produce fish and chips.
Oh, didn't they just take it away or something?
I think, and another country, Iceland, there is a lot of cod there, and they eat it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the border in the ocean of Iceland is like 4 nautical miles. So United Kingdom just came there and took some cod. The Iceland just said no. Extend it with 8 nautical miles. Don't you fucking dare!
Don't you take our cod?
So they just like 8 nautical miles. It's nothing. So they just continued. Oh no, I think no. They just extended by 8 nautical miles. I think the Royal Navy just came there by this like, don't you extend? Don't you extend?
This is our god.
This is our fish.
Yeah.
And eventually, because of money like that, they just went back. And Iceland was like, oh, okay. Well, let's extend it to 50 nautical miles. Oh, no. You're not going to extend it to 50 nautical miles. It's like more navies just came there. Just like...
They actually attacked shit?
Yeah, they touched the fisher boats, like bumped into them. They just physically attacked Iceland's boat.
How fucking protective can you be of cod? It's fish. It's resources, so like it makes sense.
Yeah.
I think like I don't know about you guys, but like we're almost an hour in.
Oh well.
So I would say that we're kind of gonna.
One more thing.
Okay.
The Cowboys isn't done.
It's still going.
It's still going. So
I mean, when you say cod wars, I always just think of like a fish with a fucking AK-47 coming around it.
You're going down, bitch.
That's not how you load a AK-47, man.
Yeah, I was thinking of a shotgun.
Yeah, just fucking breaks the barrel. My barrel's broken.
Okay, but ladies and gentlemen, I think we're gonna.
No, I said the Cowboys wasn't done.
Oh my god! Okay, go on then.
Yes, because
Just a quick disclaimer: the camera is gonna fill in like 2 minutes, so make it quick.
Okay, so Iceland won the second round of Cod Wars. So Iceland extended to 200 nautical miles.
Jeez.
Wait, but that's like. Fuck it! Isn't that like almost as big as the fucking island?
Yeah.
Isn't that like the sea? Isn't that like the ocean?
And I think England was like done. Okay, we're going to fire on it. But I think Iceland just said, If you attack us, I will retreat out of NATO, and then America won't be happy because we have naval bases of them, and that's important for the Cold War because it was still the Cold War to attack Russia. So if you attack us, I will tell Daddy America that you bullied us.
Daddy America.
And he won't be happy.
I mean, technically it's their son.
Yeah, and let's just say England just agreed and just... I said fucking one of the Royal Navy of England.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that is.
And by that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're gonna end it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was our first episode of the Gabrouns Podcast. If you have any tips or comments, you can just leave them down below.
And we try to upload it to Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
If we're gonna try, I don't know. Does it got money? It doesn't matter. We have a meeting after this or something. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, my man.